really pumped out like 30 million different movies today, huh? Yeah, I kind of want to watch Oppenheimer. Why not Barbie? Let's watch The Little Mermaid. Oh no, Elemental. What? Ugh. Alright, so imagine you're me. 1997. I was a fetus. Okay, 1998. I'm 1 year old. Look at me. I was adorable. But also Pixar's A Bug's Life finally came out. Now, I never actually got to appreciate that movie until 2003. But when I finally reached that age, I was hooked by the sense of scale they made the world and the liveliness of the characters. Even in today's standards, A Bug's Life still holds up fairly well. The acting is still absolutely top tier. The graphical fidelity also looks really freaking good for a movie from 1998. Nearly 25 years, and it doesn't look like it aged all that bad. And my god, the story. The story is just as suspenseful as a Tarantino movie while also being hilarious for everyone.
Sir?
But oh no, Pixar didn't stop there. Toy Story 2, best sequel I've yet to see toppled. Monsters Inc., a unique world that can never be replicated ever again. Finding Nemo, where they really flex their dramatic writing. The Incredibles, this one doesn't even need an explanation. Then you have Cars, Ratatouille, Wall-E, which is amazingly goated. Up, Toy Story 3, Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out. And keep in mind, this is only on the Pixar side of things. Now on the Disney side, you've got so much more. Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, A Goofy Movie, Emperor's New Groove, Atlantis, Lilo and Stitch, many more movies that I can't name because there's just way too many. The point is, when you saw the Disney or Pixar logo, you knew that movie was gonna slap. Unfortunately, when you look at the Disney or Pixar logo name today, what do you see? Remakes upon remakes upon remakes. Flop after flop. Somewhere down the line, Disney lost their way and went creatively bankrupt. And from what I can see, I've pinpointed their downfall to about 2016, right after Moana. Did you know that there was a Pirates of the Caribbean movie called Dead Men Tell No Tales? I didn't. And remember Incredibles 2 and how hard it pushed the woman empowerment movement? The movement was so hammered into your head so badly that it pushed the entire family to the side until the very end. Ralph Breaks the Internet? Dumbo? Remake. Aladdin? Remake. Lion King? Lady and the Tramp? Mulan? Remakes. This was also around the time Disney started making unnecessary sequels. Toy Story 4 is a guilty pleasure of mine, but it really wasn't needed. Then you got Frozen 2, which in my opinion nosedived in terms of story and song quality. Most of the songs in Frozen 2 don't exactly hit the same as the first one, and it's because it doesn't feel very sing-along-ish. Disenchanted exists. And Disney ultimately ruined the sequel era of Star Wars with The Last Jedi. I'm one of the few people that actually thought The Force Awakens was a really good start of a new trilogy, but after that, ugh. At this period in time, Disney was pumping out way too many remakes and sequels instead of focusing on being new and creative. That by the time that they actually did try to do something new and creative, people groan and sigh and pass off their movies. But even then, when they do try, it's ultimately mute because of the generic and canned art style that they keep falling back to. Let's compare this to, and yes, I'm going to be another one of those people, Sony Animation's 2018 movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. In an attempt to create a unique comic style for that movie, Sony ended up pushing the medium of animation forward. The style was so unique that other studios started to emulate it, from Netflix and Kid Cudi's Intergalactic to DreamWorks' Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and The Bad Guys. Oh my god, I love The Bad Guys, and as well as the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Sony managed to push the industry forward, combining both 2D and 3D together to make this visual gasm of a style. Meanwhile, Disney and Pixar are too afraid to push beyond their boundaries, and why should they when they're gonna make millions pumping out remakes anyways? Pixar's latest movie, Elemental, is what I believe to be their first movie where they actually attempted to push their animation style beyond just being regular 3D, and going for a more stylistic choice. But because of the reception Disney has, people would rather wait for the movie to release on Disney+. I actually hate to admit this, but I'm also one of those people. My trust in Disney has diminished so much that I'd rather not spend money on tickets to watch their movie. And it's a shame because the movie does look great, and I am feeling very uncomfortable with how much I like Ember's design. Like, let's be honest, would you rather watch Elemental or Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? And while I'm on this topic, I mentioned Disney Plus a few seconds ago, right? Disney Plus. Let me talk about that service real quick. That service is ruining the shit out of their quality. They decided to make a streaming service with everything Disney on it. Sounds great, right? Everything you love, everything you like about Disney, including their partners and brands like Marvel and Star Wars, maybe even Fox, everything is in that one package. Only problem is that it's a streaming service with everything Disney on it. In order to keep you subscribed to their service, they need to pump out regular content to keep you engaged and satisfied with their service. And therefore, what the actual shit are half of these shows and movies? What the hell is a Shadow Detective 2? What the hell is World's Best? Who are the Weekend Family? What is this? The Villains of Valley View shit? Why is there a legitimate beheading in a Disney show? Why is his name Strawberry? Disney is trying way too hard to push out content for their service, so much so that their service name is the level of effort that they're putting into the production. D+. They're serviceable, but there's too many. Quantity over quality. Disney has 7 movies coming out that I know the title of, at least. Lilo and Stitch, Moana, Snow White, Inside Out 2, Mufasa. And you notice that they're all remakes and sequels? Disney isn't even trying anymore.
Do you think that Disney is ever gonna creatively recover?
You know, it blows my mind that Disney straight up forgot Princess and the Frog existed. Tiana showed up like once since that movie released, and it was with the movie with that red lipstick creep in it. That movie slapped. It deserves a remake for that second chance in the box office.